Hello and welcome to Bellatini Art. I am Jess and I will be coloring for you today. Hello, hello, hello. Hello to all of those people out there. Guess I didn't turn on my lights today. Sorry. I'll get ready. No, that's not what I needed. Oh. Hey, Robin, how are you? I am freezing. It's not even cold. Hey, Lori, how are you? I'm happy to see you guys. Oh, that's great. I love that. Oh, I love it. Amy! Hi, Amy. How are you? I need your help tonight, friends. I put this out in the community and said which one, and it was brought to my attention that the images were too like bright for people to see, and that I get that. I tried it again, and it's because the images are light and they just wouldn't film properly, I guess. Um, so I wanted to just come on here and pick, but I thought what would be fun is for those of you that haven't voted to see what we vote tonight versus what YouTube voted for. So that's pretty funny. Oh my gosh, that's great. I love that for you. Did it feel okay? I'm doing okay. Amy, if I want to be honest with you, I'm struggling with my health like quite a bit. And I'm trying. I'm trying, friend. I'm doing my best. I bet you it did. I bet you. We went over to Sarah's parents' house and we took our ceramic stuff and we were able to hang out with them and they created ceramic stuff and then we brought it home so we'll fire it in our kiln. We're really excited to see. Dad made a cup and he is a coin collector. And so he made these like little imprints in his cup so that he can put his coins in there. It's so cute. And mom made some ornaments and also she made some little like leaves to make like earrings and like a pendant. I'm so excited. It's really exciting. Tell me how all of you are doing before we get started. Sounds like Robin's doing fantastic. Well, I think you guys can kind of see, right? You can kind of see the images. Let's try to get you a little bit higher so we can fit the whole picture in there. There we go. Sarah's cooking and it smells wonderful. So this is number one, and it is a little lady. She's got a little starfish in her hair. She's got a cute little get up on. She has her bag and she's got her little seahorse friend. So this is number one. So if you want me to color number one tonight, hey Michelle, how are ya? If you want me to color number one, hang tight. We'll vote in just a second. So number two, she's got some sort of like bubble crystal. I don't know what she has, but she's got like an adorable little bikini top on. She's got a cute little earring and another star on her hair. And then this one, she's got her hair flowing back and she's got a little necklace on. And these are all by Maria, how do you say her first name? Mariola Budek, I think. And I love her art. I really do. I've loved it for years. You guys have seen me color, recently and also in the past, you've seen me color some of her art, and she's always a hit. She does such beautiful work. She does grayscale, and when you do purchase her PDFs, you can get them in dark, light, or blue. So it's pretty interesting. And then this one, she's hugging her fish, and she got this cute little flu shirt, skirt thing on, and she got like long hair, and she got a bow and earrings and stuff. That's number 4. So which one? Number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. Which one are we coloring tonight? Tell me, because underneath these little flaps are what YouTube voted. And I am so excited to see like what YouTube voted versus what you guys want. Number 1. So we've got 1 for number 1. Okay. Lori, which one? 1, 2, 3, or 4? How about Amy? What do we think? We've got number 2. Number 2. We got number 4. Hey, Nessa. How are you, friend? And we've got another 2. Look at that. Unless we get some other numbers in here, it looks like it's number 2. What do we got? Is that it? Final answer is, I don't hear Sarah's vote. Why are you changing it to 2? If you wanted 1, that's fine. You can leave that. Okay, well, I think it's number 2. So YouTube agreed that number 1 was 50%, 56% of people voted for number 1. So that was interesting. And then number 2 only got 19% of votes. Number 3 got 13%. And number 4 got 13%. Isn't that interesting? So look at you, Michelle. You were on it with what YouTube said. Anyway, I thought that was pretty fun to kind of guess what they said or said not to do and all those things. I think so too. All right. Where to start? Oh man, where to start? Any color suggestions for her tail? What do you think? I know I want to use teal in this book, in this page, but like teal colors too. I'm thinking of going like teals and pinks, maybe oranges. I don't know. Yeah, pink's gonna go in there. I'm wondering if I should leave like the teal for the background. Oh, you want her tail pink, guys? We want a pink tail. Okay, pink it is. Pink, 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 pink. I'm sorry. I'm all goober. I don't know how much marker I have in here, but I'm going to try it. So I'm going to start with a super light pink so that I can shade in there. This honestly helps me free up my mental space, like thinking, oh my gosh, I don't have to color all of that in. Are you okay, Sarah?
What?
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay. What is that?
Egg, spinach, mushroom, spinach, onion, Gouda burrito.
Nice. Okie dokie, Michelle. Freezing. Feel me.
It's really chilly out with the wind.
Is it?
Yeah. You want a jacket?
Not technically, but if that's the choice, then
You turn the heater on.
yeah, I don't want to heat. It's not cold in here. I just don't know what to do. You know the drill.
Drip that over you.
Thank you. It's hard to color with bulky arms.
I'm sure. Did you show the thing?
Show the what thing? No, not yet. We're also going to take a look tonight at our giveaway. And tomorrow night is our first giveaway. I think, unless I decide to do it tonight. You don't have to do anything to win except for provide an address. If you're not comfortable with your address, like giving out your address, then you can give me a local like PO box, or you can give me like a local UPS or FedEx pickup type thing, and I'll be able to send it to them, and then you just show up with your ID and they'll give it to you.
Yeah, to general delivery.
General delivery. That's what we're calling it. General delivery. We got a special delivery. I'm looking for pencils. I don't know what color pencils I'm going to use. What pencils should I use? I might use whole wine.
I think you should. Haven't used those in a while.
At least a bit of whole wine. I don't want a whole state of whole wine, but I'll start there. Welcome back. Still being sharpened forever, and I don't like it. Let's see if this will work. And what do we got here?
Pink tail.
Yeah, they voted pink tail.
Oh.
So I need to hear some cool stuff out there. Tell me how my friends are doing.
Should I do the clip trick?
What's a clip trick?
Last night.
What?
The alphabet on the clip.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. Yeah, why not? What's everybody been watching on YouTube? What's your favorite channels you've been watching? You okay?
Yeah. Amy said, I'm coloring trying to catch up whips. How many whips do you have, Amy? Michelle said, I'm working on my mermaid pick, a new picture.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Is that one going easier than the other one? I really thought the other one was really coming on nicely. I'm sad you gave up on it because I think that you had it in the bag, you know what I mean? Or however you say that, whatever that saying is.
Yeah, I'd agree. Michelle said, I like the channel's random act of kindness.
What did they do, Michelle?
Lori's working on whips this week and finished 2.
Oh, look at you, Lori.
Amy has 2 whips that she cares about. Fair enough.
Yeah, sometimes you don't care about the other ones that are in there, you know?
Nessa said Mermaid 2, an Edwina McNamee page.
McNamee. That's cool. I crocheted this week.
Yeah, you did.
On a project I've had going on for since like Christmas time, I think.
Jess is working on a blanket, and this blanket has probably 250 stitches wide or long, whichever way you want to look at it. Like, it's huge. Actually, it's probably more closer to 400 because 100 stitches isn't very long.
It's like that long. Maybe it's like that long.
Yeah, you're probably closer to 400 or 500 stitches wide, but it's insanely wide. It's bigger than any blanket I've ever done.
You know what's funny about that is I literally was like, I'm just gonna make a little throw. And then I just kept going and going and going, and it just didn't seem as daunting. And then all of a sudden I hit my wall. I was like, I think someone needs to rescue me. But
You hurt yourself?
I pick it up and all the stuff. Sometimes, you know, I want to do more. I want to be done with it because I really would love to use it.
Yeah.
And I use just our, like, I don't want to call them scraps because still decent yarn. But it's not like our like we spin our own yarn and stuff like that. So it's not, how do you call that? Like our homemade yarn?
Yeah. You're stash busting.
Yeah, there you go. They're stash busting. So it's like a bunch of different colors. That's kind of fun. I think the colors, like when I get bored, it's nice. I can just change a new color. And there's no rhyme or reason to my pattern. And I stop when I want to, and you know what I mean? I stop the colors, stop the rows, however wide I want them. I'm not even caring.
Different
I'm just
stitches.
Doing, yeah, just do it.
It's a really cool montage. Michelle said, yes, a little easier, but I will do the other as well. And the Random Acts of Kindness Day, they do kind things for people, like pay it forward to the people behind you in a line, let's say McDonald's or whatever, will help the homeless, or just help people out when they need help.
I've had people pay for my coffee many times in the line, and I've done it so many times.
Michelle used to crochet many years ago.
I was never someone that I knitted, but I'm not good at knitting. Sarah's good at knitting. She just can't really stay focused on it for so long.
Same with crochet.
I don't agree. She's very, very good at crochet. If I got all of her things out that she's crocheted, you guys would be like, shut your mouth. I promise you. She just can't. Maybe you're not good at doing like a blanket or something.
Yeah, no.
But you have the patience for crocheting if it's like a project.
Yeah.
You've made so many animals and so many things.
Those are quick projects, though.
For who? Not me.
Well, like compared to like a blanket
No
or
way.
like a sweater or...
No way. They just seem so daunting to me, those animals.
That's fair.
Like, oh no, stop here, do this. No. I just want to just mindless work.
You like to do it without a pattern.
I don't want to think about it. I just want to move my hands. That's the thing. I'm not in for the long term. Ooh, I'm going to get something out of this. I just want something to do. But I am finally at a point with this blanket for the first time in my life that I'm like, you know what? I think I'm going to finish this thing.
Yeah, you are. Absolutely. Excuse me, absolutely.
I could almost stop right now and it'd be
a throw.
It would be a throw.
Definitely.
Like a big throw.
Yeah. Michelle said over 40 years ago.
Wow. What Nessa say?
Crochet is easier to her. It is.
I don't mind knitting at all. I love the process of knitting. We have so many knitting needles, like really nice ones. We have some great fibers and stuff. But man, I get bored with crocheting. It's just that I can do it faster, so I don't give up as fast.
My goal in life with crochet and knitting is to be able to do it by touch only and not have to watch myself do it.
I would love to be able to do that. That with knitting.
I can get about 2 stitches and then I like psych myself out and I look again.
So I recently was trying to do that and I figured out what I need to do with how I need to move my fingers. The problem is I don't go in the right hole.
Yeah.
I can get my finger work down. I can't get the going in the hole and the finger work down.
Yeah.
It's funny.
It's the hole for me too.
Mm-hmm.
Nessa said knitting I dropped or add stitches by accident.
Oh yeah. I'm constant. What do they call it? Frogging it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
ripping it.
Yeah, ripping it out.
Frogging. I think it is frogging, right?
Frogging, I think.
Yeah.
But it doesn't stop us. And of course, Sarah and I can't just do basic projects. We're trying to make socks and what are they called? We have this book that has patterns that are inspired by national parks.
Oh, yeah.
It's a gorgeous book. If you love to knit, that is a beauty.
It's so incredible.
It's a beauty.
Nessa says try hand quilting. It's so peaceful. Is that like paper? Is that paper thing? Like where you put it on paper, then stitch them together?
I have no idea. Never heard of it. This is a brand new thing Nessa's bringing. Oh, credit. Left off this little spot.
It's Aura or Rem?
Sounds like Aura.
That's Rem. Oh, hi, baby. Did you want up? Huh? Is that what's up? She's like, brother's on the stand. Brother's on the podium. And I can't get up. Stop, Rem. Why is your head all wet?
Because they've been biting and eating each other.
Like that wet?
Yeah, they like
That's like a Ruger wet.
Yeah, maybe.
Aura, come here, baby.
She was explaining it to you.
Okay. Sure, that's one way. English paper piecing. Okay. I've never done it, but it's cool. The results are really cool.
Hi, MJ. Welcome.
Hi, MJ.
How are we today? I hope that Angela's live is going okay.
Oh yeah, today's Wednesday. For some reason I thought it was Tuesday for a minute.
Yeah.
How's that paper?
I mean, it's great paper. It's Nina. That's the same thing as that.
I really love that image.
Thank you. We'll take it down and let them see what we're talking about, but that's a bit hard for me.
I can do it. Get the grabber and pull that tech out.
You don't even have to do that. You can just pull the picture down.
Oh, it's not tech.
It's just
not.
No, I don't post the pictures. I have a picture my uncle took on his journeys. He does lots of long distance motorcycle riding. Um, and he has this beautiful scene. He's in Idaho, and it's just like seriously the most breathtaking like little valley ever. And this is what I guess my idea of his picture was. And I'm okay with it. I just have so much detail to put into it that I got overwhelmed, so I stopped. This is just watercolored. I haven't done much to it. But yeah, I have to, well, I've done a little bit of shadow work here, but I have to like go in and do all of the like detail work in here. So yeah, I've worked on this a little bit here. Thank you, Nessa. Somebody recently asked me if I do landscape portraits. I'm like, well, I mean, I like to. I don't know if I do them.
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
The landscape portraits.
What about
like
it?
You do them, but I wouldn't say that you enjoy doing them.
I do enjoy them.
You do?
Yeah. I enjoy doing them a lot. I just feel like I don't have confidence in doing them.
Maybe that's how it comes across then. That makes sense. I think that they're beautiful.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have you noticed that she has her puppy coat, but then there's long hairs that are like sticking out,
Starting to come out.
like 2.5 inches long or something?
Right.
So
hey, Taylor.
Hi, Taylor.
How are you?
Michelle said it's beautiful. Amy said I'm on the phone, but here, be right back.
How's it going, Taylor? How is it going?
Hey, girl. Hey.
Michelle. You can always hear Taylor's conversation. She types how she speaks.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, me too. She types just as animated as she is.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Taylor said, I'm good. I'm moving and shaking in these YouTube streets tonight.
Yeah. That's what you got to do. Get going out there, huh? Go and meet the people, talk to the people. Like they say, Taylor, we got to get up out of our chair. That's funny.
Taylor said, I got my boots on the ground and dancing.
Yep.
MJ said, regarding crochet, have you tried ply split bead weaving with a crochet hook?
I'm not familiar with what that is.
The glitch is making sure you load the beads in the correct order if using multiple colors. Interesting. I don't know if I've heard of it.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe if I've seen it, maybe I'd know, but I don't think I'm knowing the name off the top of my head.
Samesies. Michelle said, did I ask how everyone was today?
I don't know, but I did. See how many more people say something.
Nessa. Oh, you started the Alice Buddy color. Oh my goodness. Which page did you do? I need to figure out a page in that.
You know, Sarah has been consumed with helping me and helping puppies, and doing things around the house that she really hasn't had much time just to sit and do things. And so I have to defend it for her because she's been a workhorse, working and then coming home and taking care of things. And so she hasn't had much time to do much art. And so I'm hoping that she'll get a little break here and be able to do some things for herself.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You did the second to last page. Okay.
What is it?
In the Alice book. I'll have to pull it out. Hi, Dawn. How are you tonight?
Hey, Dawn. Welcome. How are ya?
MJ said, also make sure you use long enough cord than you anticipate. I used to make jewelry with the process. Okay. That's cool. We'll have to check it out.
Interesting.
Why split bead weaving? I'm screenshotting it.
Okay.
Nessa said, I told her to take as much time as needed. Yes. We both said, no pressure, no rush.
Totally. And I get that. You guys haven't seen her around much. She hasn't been coloring. She didn't color last month. And so I just wanted to let you know that she's been playing responsible. And well, I can't say she hasn't done anything because she's been helping massively with the giveaway stuff.
And the swatches.
Well, you guys want to see? Are you ready? Do you want to show them?
Go ahead. They're not all the way put together yet, but go ahead.
No, I'm talking about the giveaways.
Oh. Yeah, go ahead.
No, do you want to?
Let's do it.
Do it.
Okay, here, you want to take this?
Take this. This is a her.
This was your brilliant idea.
Teamwork.
So we have, everybody has pencil cases, or a lot of people have pencil cases, and you never know what's inside your dang pencil case, right?
But when you have like multiple and you're like stuck on only having all black ones or like all flower ones, and you have to remember like, oh, is the green one?
Yes, and you have to remember
pink ones polychromos. So here it is.
So introducing, where are we at?
You're too high.
Too high.
Come down. There.
Pencil case tags.
Made out of porcelain.
No.
Why do I keep saying that? Ceramics. Clay.
So you can clip them onto your little bag. Your bin case. And we'll show it here in a second. And then we have like polychromo. Right now we have polychromo, Inktense, Prisma, Color, Arteza, Spherofarben, Brute Funer. I think I said Inktense, ChromaFlow.
You can show them how to put them on.
So
Taylor says, I want them all, please. Well, you can win them all if you want to.
Take a dilly bob. Go like that.
You can do that.
And it'll like hang on your shelf. It's hard to show. Or you could put them on with your zipper.
And you can, some of us don't have like full set syndrome. And maybe your back one is ChromaFlow and your front one are all Prisma. And you can combine them. And I thought about that the other day, Taylor, when you were, no, they're not for sale. You win them. They're not for sale right now.
Keyword right now.
Yeah. But you can put them on here. I don't know if I can do it from this angle. And put them on there. Oh, I can't do it. And so you can use them as a zipper pull. Your pencils are, go ahead. No, hold it, open. And then, your pencils are there. And I don't know. So anyway, that's what is the giveaway. And tomorrow night will be the first giveaway. And like I said, you just need to give me an address. It doesn't have to be where you live. I promise you I'm not stalking you because I could barely stand up. I'm not going to come show up at your house. I promise you. But it doesn't cost you anything. It doesn't anything. We just want to do a giveaway and say thank you for our 500 subscribers and helping us get here and being here with us so much and being so graceful and offering grace when I've not been able to show up and being so kind and respectful to me and Sarah in your lives. And this is our way of giving back. Okie dokie. Oh, look at this kid. Okay.
So yeah, that's what we've been up to.
Yes. Yes. And trust me, I know how hard it is to build your subscribers sometimes. And so reaching 500 means a ton. It really does. Like I'm halfway there, you know what I mean? Which means you guys are literally the reason why. So you gotta show up, and I'm not gonna tell you when, but it'll be just a drawing, a random drawing. You don't have to do anything. It's my gift to you for being here. And there's 30 of them. Mm-hmm. They won't all be given away. All you have to do is keep coming to my lives, and I will
just random giveaways.
Just randomly giving them away. There's really no trick or no weirdness. If you want one, you'll join in. If not, then it's gonna take me a while to get rid of all of them. And then our next batch, after we do these, I'm going to start playing with different colors and stuff and see if I like it. I don't know if I will. I wanted to keep something neutral.
MJ says, things are good here. Caregiver hopefully tomorrow. I need to click off now. My phone's been glitching due to the heat. Adorable pencil case tag. So smart. Wishing everyone a peaceful night.
Thank you, MJ, for being here.
Thank you. Have a good night. Aura.
Yeah. Aura, all done. Go to mama.
Come here.
Good girl. Good girl. So tomorrow night, I will be live at some point. And some point in my life, I will do a drawing, and you give me an address, and we'll put it off in the mail for you.
Michelle says, cute tell. Oh, my cuteness overload. Yes.
We get cute aggression with her.
Nope.
Just like Remy, too.
You're so tired. You are a little Tasmanian.
Well, she has to be tired. Look at all she's been doing. She's been running amok. No, crazy girl.
Please give your doggies a smooch for me. Absolutely. We will, MJ.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey.
Kisses.
Okay. You are so tired.
She has been in puppy mode. You know, that teething stage that comes around? Yeah. Her teeth hurt her so bad right now. We give her all the chew toys, and I've even given her some ice. She likes that. The teething stage is just the pits. I'll be happy when we get past that.
Yes.
Because she's miserable, baby. You're a miserable baby. She just wants to just put my fingers back there and like, rub it, Mom. And I'm like, baby, I'm sorry. Right?
Absolutely.
Poor little baby girl. Sometimes when I pick up the Holbein, they feel like polychromos. They have the same structural feeling as a polychromos.
Yeah.
And they have the gold band, but one's higher. And sometimes I'm really confused. I have to sometimes like double, triple take which ones I have. Yeah, they literally look, I'm trying to find a pink in here somewhere. Where's the pink? Here's the pink, kind of a pink.
They looks like I love them both.
Oh yeah, they're fantastic. Okay, so these are polychromos here, right? And these are Holbein. And they're literally not very far off from each other. They are like the same thickness. When they're laying there, they all look the same. It's finding the Lost Girl pencils feel like polychromos too.
The Lost Girl pencils.
I don't know what those are. I am not cool enough to know what those are.
It's chilly.
Are you cold?
Yes, I have goosebumps.
That's unreal. You gonna make yourself warmer, or do you want the heater on?
Oh,
I'm okay with the heater if you want it on.
you chilly still?
It is cold. Yeah, my nose is freezing. I'm like freezing.
So those little lady, she's over here shivering.
Which ones are thicker? I think the Holbein is a little bit thicker. Maybe. Maybe, baby. I love Holbeins. Yeah, yeah. They just have like, they're just such a stout pencil. Both of Polychromos and Holbein are, but when they're laying next to each other, they're just like, they're like blood sisters, you know? They're not even like half sisters. They're just like complete relatives. Anyway, do you think that you guys will join in the giveaway? Is this something that you're interested in, or you're like, no, we're not from that? Say our cousins. Yeah, it's on the cart right there.
Oh,
Okay, good. Good to hear. I'm good, because I was nervous this whole time. Like, if I make all these and nobody wants them, well, I guess I got a lot of tags for cases I don't use. Because I don't use cases anymore. Unless, like, we have one. That one is the only one we use now. And that's only because we have full set of polychromos. And that's like if we're going to go on a trip, or we're going to go color at the bookstore or something like that, we take that with us. Like if we're going to go color with Sarah's mom, or, you know, anything like that, we just take our books and take the one pencil case and we're set. Well, good. I'm glad you guys are going to enjoy it, and that it is going to be worth it for you. I did some in the past with just some inexpensive resin, and those were a huge hit. And I was like, dang. But I feel like these are great because they're ceramic. Like, you have to get these to like 2,000 degrees or some crazy number. What's the degree? Maybe I'm being crazy with that number.
No, the first firing is like just shy of 1,700, and then the second's like 22.
Yeah. So in the middle there somewhere was my number.
Yeah, no, you were wrong.
I like these because I like the classy look, and that they're not, not everybody in the world is super, likes glitter and all the things. Like I do, but not everybody does. And I feel, well, these will last for literally ever. And unless you break them, or, lose them or whatever. But if you break them, then they're done. But That's like you're being really rough if you break them. Sarah and I went over to Sarah's parents' house last night and brought a lot of ceramic stuff with us, including clay. And a while back, we went to a ceramic, what is that? A convention, right?
Yeah, like a showcase type thing.
Yeah. And the showcase was, I don't know how many vendors were there. 100?
Oh, yeah, at least.
Maybe 50 to 100 vendors were there. And it was all different types of ceramics. My biggest thing I was impressed with was the high school.
Yeah.
They were so creative. And if you've ever had, and I mean this, like the luxury to do ceramics, you've done from start to finish with it and really understood like what all has to go into it, it's a major process and it's a lot of information to learn. And it was really fun to just be with them and see their minds work. And they both created the most beautiful things. And so we'll show you those once they go into the kiln and come back out. I'll show pictures of that.
Yeah. Lori did ceramics preteen.
Wow. I never did them until Sarah. I had never done them until we went on a date night one night and did it's like a date night type ceramic.
Yeah, it was a couple's like pottery wheel shindig.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't even know what you call it, but you show up and you sit at the wheel and they instruct you and you get to make things. Well, I did horribly. I did make something.
No.
I did make something. I'm not gonna lie. I did
Give
make
yourself
something.
some credit knowing now how difficult the wheel is, and you had functional pieces that came off.
Right. And I continued to build my knowledge with like a generic type wheel.
Yep.
You know, and that when you go from having the wheel that you learn on to a generic one, it's like learning how to color with a polychromos and then be given a pring and say do the same thing. It's not the way that works.
Yep.
Or pick up for my mother's. I'm sorry. Can you read so I don't?
I'm sorry, I had to look. Pick up for my mother a brown pencil. She's gonna do some artwork. I don't know. Why does she want to use one of my pencils for it? Because your pencil's better.
Yeah.
It's filled with your love.
I know there's a lot of people that feel like, well, if this person uses it, then I probably can do okay too. And there's just something about using other people's stuff that feels like maybe sneaky, kind of. Not sneaky, but like privileged. Yeah, that's a good word.
Lori said the ceramic Christmas trees were popular. I made a few of them.
Yes, we've done that. And like I said, like I make like I made this one. I have my own ceramic Hello Kitty palette. This is Sarah made this one. She's fantastic. This was my very first like executed. It's dirty as all get out, but this was my very first ever, whatever I'm trying to say, ceramic piece that I completed on my own.
Hand building piece.
Completed like from start to finish, like glazing.
Oh, I
all this stuff.
Yes,
that's okay. And so I use this for coloring all the time, but I love this look of these little towns on my thing because they act as like, that's not a brush, but they act as like brush rests also. I use it like that all the time. And they have the little wells here. And this is really cheap Amazon clay that we had no clue. I love the color of this clay, FYI. But it was so thin and I didn't know anything about that then. And it cracked here. So I had to learn how to even fix my own thing. So this was a crazy project because when I first did these. I couldn't get these things to stand up. That's why it's like it's leaning, because I gave up and said, fine, it's going to lean. But you know, you learn so much every single time you do it. It's not, you never stop learning in it.
Nessa says we love a Kuromi one.
Kuromi?
Kuromi.
Kuromi. Oh.
Is that the one that's black and purple?
Oh, the black and with the black face, the like mask on it, I think. Am I wrong? No, Remy. No. I'm working. The Gothic one, yeah. I know which one you're talking about. You would have to see if you could commission Sarah to do that, because I have like, I don't do that. That's Sarah's specialty. I told Nessa that if she wants one like that, she'll have to get together with you and commission it. if you're even willing, you know.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Look what I found. All your doodads.
Yeah, I knew we had them. That's disappointing, huh? And there's so many of the little lobster clasps in there.
Yeah.
We have so much stupid.
Okay, no rush.
It takes ages to dry, huh?
It's a process, so.
Yeah, well, if and when you're ready, you let us know, and you know where to find one.
Acrylic on the Alice page. Ooh.
So we didn't know this when we first started. Look how cute it just says "I love you," and it was for our 1 year. But this is brown clay, like dark clay, and this glaze that's on it is actually white. But when you put it on brown, it turns blue. Very interesting. Interesting. It is neat. You wanna have your mind blown? Start doing ceramics. It blows my mind. Like, it is nothing but a thinking process. And it takes a long time to think about the process, because you make one mistake and it's done.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dawn.
It was fun. I really enjoyed doing that Hello Kitty one.
Yeah. Yep. It is fun, fun, fun. And that's the one thing about clay is, like, if you can dream it, you can do it. These boots are made for walking. And that's just one thing. One of these days, these boots are gonna fall away.
That song was the first thing I thought about when Taylor said I have my boots on.
Mm-hmm. That's why I'm singing it, because it got stuck in my head. It immediately came on my head. Mm-hmm.
Oh, these are magnetic. This tool.
Yeah. So you don't have to drop it as much. Or try not to.
Yeah, smart.
Sarah's over there putting the pencil case tags together. You just can't stop dropping them, huh?
Mm-mm.
Like Angela's coloring. I'm going to go to Angela's for a quick second. I think my tummy is feeling yucky. I think my tummy is feeling yucky.
Like hungry yucky, or
I don't know. I think that shake I did is like oh yeah, she wants to see one of the. Do you have one that's put together still?
the which
Tags?
ones? Yeah.
You could probably hear my tummy tonight. That was so funny when you said that the other night, Amy. I almost died. If you could only hear me laughing, I was legit out loud laughing when you said that to Taylor.
That was cute.
So here is, so you got our maker's mark on the back. So we got the BPE. So it's Bellatini Paint Emporium. That's our official business name. And then it says like Polycomos on here. And they're ceramic pieces. So, you know, here, you can hear ceramic. And then you can clasp this onto your case. And then you just get a little dangle with it. You can add to it all you want, put more charms on it if you want to. But this is what we're giving away. So what do you think? Oh, she's excited. So Amy, ask me how you win.
She did earlier.
Yeah, ask me how you win. Okay, people forget. I think I forget.
I think it's like cool when channels do giveaways where you just have to show up.
Me too, because there's always like you got to do, you got to do something. And I mean it when I'm telling you, like, there are times and places for that stuff, you know?
Yeah.
If you're wanting to like get more engagement on your channel and stuff like that, I get it. But I really want to just say thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up.
Yep.
Thank you for any kind word you've ever given me and Sarah in our home, in our family, the grace, being helpful, you know, just sharing your lives with me. And it has just been, yeah, I'm very thankful for this community that we're building here. Not expecting Sarah and I to be any different than who we are, which is great. Speaking of, hello, Kathleen. How are you, doll? I was hoping that you, my friends, could do me a big favor. Will you drop Luke's Lincoln? Our youngest son is a blacksmither, and you may not give a baloney about his content, but I'm trying to get him at least enough people to go live, because he has a lot of people that want to watch him go live, and he can't get there yet. He only has like 5 subscribers, and I was hoping we could help him out tonight. I'm not asking you to go watch. I'm not asking you to do any of those things, but if we can just give him some likes, that would be some subs, that would be just another beauty. His name is Lucas, and he's 18, and he wants to one day do his own blacksmithing stuff. He just finished a beginner's apprentice program in a blacksmithing class setup thing in Portland, and has just been in love with it. He did it before. We've fully set him up with a blacksmithing. I don't know. He has like a shop, I guess.
Yeah.
Yay, Amy! Thank you.
From 6 to 10. Thank
you, everybody.
Thank
you. Thank you so much. It means like everything to me. He's gonna be like, Mom, look.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. You know, you got to support your kids. You got to help them out. This world is raw. I can't even imagine being 18 years old and
Kathleen's at 11 now. Yes.
I'm going to be like, did you have in your count? Did it go up? I know he wanted to ask me the other day, like, maybe you can ask your friends.
Definitely hinted towards it. Yeah.
I was like, don't ask me because I don't want to say anything. But yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much for supporting it and being kind. See, it's another reason why I'm giving away things. Look how supportive you guys are. Like, what do I What can I say?
Do you have the tag? Oh, can I see it for a minute,
please? They do grow up so fast, Dawn. It's unreal. He was just a baby. He was just a baby. And now we're sitting here talking about his life plans. And yeah, if anyone else needs help with subscribers and we're not subscribed to you, let one of the mods know and we will drop your link. Anytime. We don't even have to be talking about it. You just be like, hey, Jess, can you put my link up there? And I'm going to give you the thumbs up. Yes, we can. Because I feel like there is nothing more important than helping each other out. Trust me, the algorithm wants to see that. I was 6. He's climbing fast. Oh, nice. Man, maybe by June, I'm hoping that he can start going live. Because he
only needs 50 to go live, right?
I don't really know. I think so. He was building on TikTok and he got to the 1,000. And as soon as he got to the 1,000, they changed it to you have to be 18. And at the time he was 16. And he is like Mr. Do it the right way kind of a guy. So he wasn't willing to like start a new account and build it again and all of that stuff and say he was 18. But then now, because he started an account when he's 16, they're like forcing him to show his ID. He doesn't want to do that. So yeah, I don't, he gets to use his own mind in his own way, and I guess that's just it. So I was looking for my
I wish we had a smaller jump ring than this. I feel like it's too big. Do you?
You are overthinking it.
Okay.
In my opinion.
Okay.
I think it looks fine. What are you seeing that's too big?
I just feel like it's kind of out,
Let me see again.
Oddly placed.
No, don't hold it. I see how. Well, it does look weird when it's only one thing, but when you have multiple things, I think it looks okay.
Cool. Thank you.
I think I see what you're seeing.
Okay.
Y'all use these things? I'm so thankful. Thank you so much for your help with that. See, at moments like this, like, why wouldn't I give back to my community? Like, look what they do. Look what they do.
Yep.
You guys use what is this blender stump? Blender. What do they call these? My brain isn't working today. My brain is super foggy today.
I think that's what they're called.
Blender stump.
I think so.
What are the words? Why is it so hard to word for me?
I don't know what they're. Sounds good to me.
Should I add any other colors to this or keep it pink? Tortillion.
Oh, tortillion.
Okay. What's the other word for it, though? Because here in the States, I think they call them blender stumps. Blender stump. I didn't understand the importance of them when I first got them. Maybe some silver. Oh, into the tail. I'm sorry. And welcome. Hello, hello. Thanks. Let's see. So, if you don't have migraines, then you're probably gonna be like, whatever. But I had a migraine last night, and after and before I have migraines and during, I usually have like a runny nose, like I'm getting sick. Well, welcome, welcome. Hello, hello.
Hi, welcome. Glad you're here.
Absolutely. Yes, welcome. Ugh. Silver would be really pretty. I think I'll add maybe some accents like that. Oh, look. Can you look at me? See if you can snag something.
Here.
I have a to do a test, echocardiogram test, and they're not scheduling it out until August. So I keep watching for an earlier appointment. And so literally every time I've gone in there to accept it, it's gone before I can even like open it.
Wait, this is with neurology?
Oh. Yeah, because I had to reschedule out for it's August or September for it there.
Oh, that's so they can get you in on the 16th, which is
16th this month?
Yeah.
But you work.
It's at 8:45 in the morning.
All right, let's do it.
You want to do it?
Yeah. I don't, but yes. Ugh. I'm glad I saw that. I don't want to do it, but I need to do it, get it over with.
Yeah.
Speaking of migraines. Anyway, so I get like a runny nose, like I'm getting a cold every time. So yeah, not fun. Sorry if I keep sniffling and stuff.
Thank you, Michelle, for sharing Vicarity's
Vicardi? Vic, how do you say it? Vickyarty. Vickyarty. Yeah?
Maybe. Yeah. Sounds good to me. I don't know if that's correct. That's how I would have said it.
Don't worry, our name gets hacked all the time. Hi, Keely. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, let's go back to the giveaway. If you have pencils that we don't have the names of, let us know, because we want to make sure that everybody has a chance to get one. Like, you know, not everybody, but you know what I mean. You know,
we want to make sure that if you want one, that you're able to get one for pencils that you have.
Yeah. And there's not a limit as to how many times you can win one.
Yeah.
The idea is that you'll come back and win again. And the more you win, the more your tags you have for your pencil cases.
Hi, Keely.
Keely's in the house. Keely's in the house. Right. I probably annoying.
What?
This is probably annoying. I'm like all like getting down over here. Getting down like Julie Brown.
You're good.
Hanging in there, lady, hanging in there.
How are you doing, Keely?
I'm like, do you really want to know, or do I just not say anything? I'm good. If I want to be honest, I'm struggling with having chronic illness, and it's a mental health. That's what's going on with me.
I think that's a good way to put it. It's a doozy.
Mm-hmm.
Straight up doozy.
You literally go from being this like badass in life to all of a sudden you're chopped liver. or feels like chopped liver. And yeah, it's tough. But you remember that? That's great. I love it. I love having Taylor in our lives because she gets my references.
Marvelous. Weighted running vest for Mother's Day. Ran with it twice. Absolutely love it. I'm sorry, Jess, you're going through chronic illness.
Thank you, Kiwi. I just want to figure out how to manage it. That's all. I don't expect to be problem free. All it takes is using my energy, and I'm sick.
I think that just wanting to manage it is a reasonable reasonable
you would think, right?
request.
You would think. But with what I have, it's very, very gaslit. And mostly not because I think people want to gaslight it, but because they don't, not very many doctors understand it.
Yeah.
It's a tricky illness because it shows up when it wants to, sometimes all the time, every day, all day. Sometimes it's once every 5 years. I'm not in the 5-year zone yet. No, I'm not even in the daily zone yet. But I'm working for it. My goal is to get more exercise so that I can build endurance, help my heart out, you know?
Absolutely.
This is so light colored compared to what I normally do. Doesn't it?
Yes, very. You're going to go darker with it? You're going to stick to the light?
What do you think? I mean, I have more detail to put into it for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But, no, I kind of like the softness to her. She's a soft-looking little lady, so I don't need to make her look like a doodah hoodah. Like pearly. Yeah.
Nessa said it's pretty and delicate.
Thank you. If you are wondering, this paper is Nina 120 cardstock in white.
Nessa says, name her
Mape?
maid.
Mape?
Yeah.
Let's give her a name. Do it, Nessa. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Premenopause, it's downright stinks. 1 minute I feel hot, the next minute I'm shivering. I feel sick sometimes. That's why I'm exercising and doing anything I can do to help. Have you had your hormones checked, Keely, to know that you're premenopause? Because I don't want to say like you're too, like you're, but you're young still. Because I thought I was too. I thought that's what was wrong with me. Literally. Yeah. But menopause doesn't make your heart fly through the sky like a balloon. You know, my mom was done by 33. 33. Couldn't have been my blessing, right? Mom, could you have given that to me, please? Or my aunt, one or the other. I think my mom was maybe a little bit older, but my aunt was done at 33.
Yeah, that's
insane. That's tragic. What if you didn't have kids already, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I'm just asking, because I thought that's what was wrong with me, Keely. I've been blaming it on that for years. Because I did, when I was 25 years old, my period stopped for a whole year. I went to the doctor, and they told me at that point that I was premenopausal, and that if I didn't have kids, I wasn't going to. Like, if I didn't get pregnant by the time I was like 25 or 27 or something like that, or 30 or whatever, I would not have kids anymore. Like, there would be no chance. And so when my body started acting like this, I thought, okay, I'm because once I did get pregnant, eventually, my body went back out of it. Like, they gave me pills to make me bleed. And then like I had irregular stuff. And then I was on a mission to get pregnant. So I did all the things to get pregnant. Yeah, that sounds weird. Doctor stuff, I mean. And I ended up getting pregnant. But I also have PCOS, and I also have endometriosis. So I have the whole world stacked up against me. But you can't tell Jess no, because chances are, even if I don't want it, I'm going to do it. Not anymore. I'm not that stubborn anymore. I'll think about it. I'm like, is that worth my time? But that's the truth. That's what I went through. And so I thought when I was getting sick like this, that it was just, I'm going to start menopause. I'm 47. And so the thing is that I not only had all these other symptoms, but I also, my vision was I have something called like severe blepharospasms. So everybody gets blepharospasms, which is when your eye does that twitchy thing. When you're really stressed or maybe sick or tired. Tired gets us a lot. Too much blue screen time. Those are normal. That's normal blepharospasms. You are lacking in some sort of nutrients or something like that. But I also have severe dry eyes. So there's all these other things that are coming on. And with these other symptoms, including massive migraines and all these things, I've been diagnosed with trigeminal neuralgia. If you don't know what that is, look it up. It's pretty insane. And I do feel the pain from that, but not all the time. And so it's like, I thought that's what was damn well wrong with me. I was just starting to go through menopause. But as these other symptoms started coming, I'm like, is this part of it too? Like, your face is melting? Like, I mean, I know they talk about how horrible it is, but like, does your face melt?
It's melting. That's a good way to put it. It's what it does.
Yeah.
Or not does, but like feels like.
Yeah.
Looks like, maybe.
I hadn't had a cycle in 6 years and was told I couldn't have any more kids. Was surprised when I found out I was pregnant for right. And it's, you know, I learned about a lot. I was very, 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 very sick with my first son. Like, I was on bed rest the whole time, threw up, lost 47 pounds pregnant. Yeah, it was not a day in paradise. But I made it through that. But I really thought all of this was menopause, is my point. And I'm flipping wrong, because I still bleed the same way I always have. And it's not what's happening because that has nothing to do. It wasn't until we discovered what was going on with my heart that anybody would acknowledge anything was wrong with me. And I mean it. Tell them I'm serious.
Very serious. Like they thought.
Like I'm crazy.
Yeah.
I even had neurologists. I'm like, are you just telling me that all these things that I'm dealing with are just like, I'm crazy? They're just like in my head. She shrugged her shoulders and gave me this like, well, I don't know. Well, I'm going to sock you in your face, woman. I have lost everything in my life. Like I don't have a career anymore. Like I can't do anything. I can't even color half the time. Yeah, that doesn't matter. They don't care. If you're not dying, they don't care. I always feel like unless it's going to win them some sort of award at their ceremony, they're not going to take you seriously.
Nessa said that must have been so hard on you.
It's still very hard on me because it's still very gaslit. But what is reassuring is that I now have something tangible to understand. The problem is that even in the community, there's no positivity about it. And you don't hear like, rarely do you hear like, oh, I recovered. So sometimes I have to like stay away from that community because I got to find my own mental strength in it. Right?
100%.
So,
Absolutely.
So I'm sorry if I talk about it too much. That's what I'm dealing with right now. That's a real big thing in my life. Completely losing everything that you've ever been. It doesn't help that I have failing kidneys also. That is also another factor in there. And I forget about that because they're not sitting there like torturing me every single day. I mean, I don't physically forget about it, but I like don't put it on my first priority. They're not going to. They will lose their jobs if they spend more time with you than they're allowed. It's not going to change unless we change our system. That is a business. It is nothing to do with them caring. Some doctors care. They care. They physically care out of their hearts, but they can't do anything about caring the way they want to. That's why they go open up private practices and, have a smaller clientele. I feel like the diagnosis was yes. And that I've been up against MS, and I sometimes I'm still convinced because, you do these MRIs and stuff like that, and they're like, well, we don't find any lesions on your brain, but there is another MRI that we can do, and it could be in your brain stem and not developed into your actual chambers yet. And I'm like, okay. So then I go and see a ocular neurologist, so a vision neurologist, and she flat out said, nope, you don't have that. Okay, well, I don't get it. Why do I have all these things and my body? Like, Lori, you're a perfect person for me to ask this to. My body shocks me, literally, physically. Like, I feel like somebody electrocutes my body. Like, a lot of times in my sides and in my feet, I get these electric shocks. They have no answer for those. And it hurts. And sometimes, I want to cry, but I laugh because it's like magic Houdini to me. Like, who's doing that to me
we'll
right
be like
now?
in the middle of like a serious conversation or like a TV show, like a serious thing, and then she'll just be like, and like start laughing because
it hurts.
Yeah.
It really hurts, but it's like, who is pinching me and stabbing me right now? I have to look at Sarah like, are you doing that? And she's like, no. And so I've been convinced this is all in my head and I'm just crazy psycho. I know they won't. And I don't want them to diagnose me with it because I don't want the medication and them to wrongly diagnose me. But I want to know how to fix this, and what I do have, it's not fixable. And I know MS isn't either, but there's so much treatment out there.
I wouldn't really like that need it fixed, just managed, right?
Right. I mean, I want it fixed, but
Well, yeah,
I just need it managed. That's all I need. I need to be able to live life. But even if they went and got my dysautonomia fixed, it's not going to fix my eyes.
Yeah.
Unless that's what's causing my eyes. So there's just so many unknowns, and it's driving me crazy. Have you had a nerve damage test? No. Who would run a nerve damage test? Kathleen, do you know?
It's okay.
Yeah, I have had an MRI. I've had MRI with contrast, and they've compared it. They said I have some damage in my frontal lobe, moderate damage in my frontal lobe, but they say they're not seeing any lesions. So that's fine. But when I left the hospital, what was that, last year?
Yeah.
They wholeheartedly pointing towards MS. My dad has pain like that in his legs and feet. Well, dysautonomia acts like MS. It acts like MS. You are living the same life as somebody with MS. Also, as a heart patient. Like, if you go look at the symptoms of what I'm dealing with, I guarantee you that you look at the MS symptoms and they're almost identical. But yeah, when I left the hospital, they were like, yeah, that's what we're thinking. And then I go and see more specialists, and they're like, no, that's not what it is. Okay, fine. What is it? And it took us, Sarah and I, looking through things for me to tell the doctor, will you check for this? Will you check for that? And it's been nothing but me pushing my doctor, me researching to find out what people do for it. Or Sarah or I. I don't mean, when I say me, I mean us.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just bizarre. Chronic illness is for the damn birds. And I tell you right now, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to those of you that deal with it. Because it is crap. All I did last night was go and hang out with Sarah and her parents, and I come home and I'm sick. Thank you, Michelle. I'm not looking for sympathy at all in any way. Like, I'm not. I literally just, sometimes I want to be able to talk about it. I don't have people to talk about it with. I don't have a mom to talk about it with. I don't have sisters or a brother. I don't have any family. So y'all get me.
Kathleen said a nerve doctor. It's a test that measures your nerves from your extremities to see if the nerves react to electric stimulation the way they should.
Well, dysautonomia is a nerve issue. So dysautonomia is your nerve system misfiring. And where in the body it misfires on, that's all completely individual.
Jeez.
I know.
That was an angry bark.
Yes, Michelle, thank you for that grace. I know, isn't his bark just so fierce? You don't get to hear it when you're like at work like that, huh? It doesn't come across that way?
Yeah.
Does it?
No, it doesn't. Yeah. He doesn't do it all the time, but
what?
When he does, it's like, oh, shiza.
He's a full-blown grumpy dude of the town now. He goes out there and starts barking just to get the dogs to bark. EMG. I'm about to have an MRI and then a CT scan and then an EMG because you're having more back problems with neuropathy. And all the things that we have start to shut down other parts. But I have dysautonomia / POTS. So a dysautonomia is one thing, and then POTS is a version of it. Does that make sense? Am I saying it right?
Yep.
It's like fibromyalgia meets MS with a heart condition.
That's a good way to put it.
It's what it's described as in the community. Like if you'll see things like from the what's that one medicine place?
Mayo Clinic?
Mayo Clinic. They explain it like that.
Damn, Rem, why are you growling at him?
That's his way of not wanting to leave us and also trying to help his brother beat up the neighborhood verbally.
For growling at him?
Yeah, he growls at, like he's growling out the back door. He's not growling at Ruger.
I gotcha.
He thinks he's helping Ruger win the battle. Like all Ruger has to do is bark one time, and Remy thinks, "Okay, I'm coming. let's kick butt over here.
I got you, brother.
I got you." On a positive note, some of the things that we're doing in our life right now, we're trying to find a way to get our floors redone. We need to get our floors redone. Mm-hmm. And we're also starting to think about getting our bus back in order for us to do more mobile life. We are debating on, do we rent out our house and go mobile? Do we stay here? Excuse me, I'm going to get a drink really quick.
Here. Right here.
I just bent over. What the heck? There it is. My legs are missing. My legs.
Get the bus back in order.
Yeah. Sorry, my brain is not firing today.
Yeah, we have things in the works.
Yeah. Because like Michelle, and some of you may know, I used to color and I lived van life, and I would, show you guys where I was coloring that day. And that's fun. You let me color out in the middle of nowhere. Happy cat. Happy cat I am.
Kathleen said, I don't remember what it was called, but I have permanent nerve damage to my extremities. Oof.
Yeah. Yes. That's called,
do they know what caused that, Kathleen? The Goonies Beach.
It's called, hold on, it's there. Starts with the C. Here it comes. Cannon Beach. That beach is actually called Cannon Beach. Right? Is that the Cannon Beach? Or I know this rock is called Haystack.
Rock? Is it Rockaway?
It's not Rockaway, because Rockaway is way down. Because you can sit at the Moe's there in Cannon Beach.
Yep.
I might be wrong about the city, but I thought. Oh, I thought it was. Yeah, so Michelle likes the Goonies, and the Goonies was filmed here. A lot of it was filmed here in Oregon, and the rock that they come out from after their little under the ground world in the Goonies, I told her that once I went there that I would show it to her, so I went live and showed it to her one day, and it was like it was fun.
And Ness is asking, how far do we travel? Small area. Right now
It's been real small.
It's been small, just a few hours.
Mm-hmm.
Because right now we're
stuck right now. There's another one, Sarah. They seem to do them right now, all the time, like at this time.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's just the questionnaires to do.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I gotcha. But it was kind of funny, actually. Here I am doing a coloring live from Cannon Beach, Oregon, so that you can see the Goonies rock. Doc thought it was from diabetes, but I also have compression on spinal cord and neck and back issues.
Okay.
Makes sense. So I got shingles, I think it was 2015. I'm not remembering the year completely. But I didn't get to the doctors and get the pills that they give you for it fast enough. So they said that I could have permanent nerve damage from that. And it's always made sense to me in my stomach because I got it on my left-hand side of my body. And there's one little spot on me where it happens a lot. And so that made sense to me. But now that it's like throughout my body, sometimes I get it like here in my hands. I even have these little darker spots here on my hand where I feel it sometimes. Oh my God, Lori, that would be so scary. I have seen the redwood trees. I'm from California. Wow, you guys, we all have so many things. Such a brutal world. How did you just accept it? Like that this is what your life is. That you can't do anything else. Like this is just it. Did you? Are you? Will you? Because I feel very passionate about if I can't get my mental health right, then my body won't get right either. And my mental health has been in the flusher. And so I'm like, well, of course my body's flipping out. You're not acting like yourself. But I don't know how else to act because I'm overwhelmed. And then there's the whole guilt thing. I feel guilty that my wife has to do everything. Everything. I guess maybe for those of you that are dealing with chronic illness, like
Lori says I'm mad all the time.
I am too, like so mad. And I try not to be mad at the people that matter. I'm so mad. Because in my mind, if I just took some time off and took mental care of myself and rested, I would get better. And that's not happening. I sleep all the time. Or I can't sleep, one or the other. I'm just trying to figure it out, you know? I don't know. And I don't really have a healthy minded person in my life to ask that goes through this stuff. If that makes sense. So, you know.
Yeah, when we decided that Jess wasn't going to work, like, yes, she wasn't feeling good, but also like wanted her home. And well, okay, well maybe like being able to like catch up on sleep, not being stressed from work, the commute, all these things would help. And maybe it has helped, but also
I think it's worse.
It's made it to where like we're able to hyper focus on the symptoms. Because you were having these symptoms before when you were working.
Right.
And you just like thought, oh, it's anxiety.
Yeah, I was blaming on anxiety and taking high doses of anxiety medicine. And then my anxiety was worse, like literally worse. And I thought, okay, well, whatever. It doesn't matter if I take anxiety medication or not. I'm anxiety ridden. But now I know that it's not as much anxiety as it is my heart rate. Because my heart rate, like earlier, sitting there in bed, my heart rate was 74, number 74. Beep, beep, 74. And then I get up to go make my shake, and it goes up to 140 just to stand at the refrigerator. Do you know what that's like? That's like me running real fast and for a really long time, and then stopping, and you feel like you're having a heart attack, because you feel like that right after you run. But I didn't run or didn't do anything. So it's like a mind mess. It's just another thing every time I see a new specialist, but I have to say that I have a glass half full perspective and do my darndest to keep positive attitude. On most days, I do, but I have been losing my battle lately. And I am mature enough to know that I would love to say that that's what I'm doing, but I'm not. And I'm trying to do that, but it's like make plans to do X, Y, and Z. I just don't know how to give myself enough grace. I think it boils down to that. Good night, Dawn. Thanks for being here.
Good night, Dawn. Sleep well. Doctors are infuriating. For 10 years, 10, they told me basically I was crazy for having pain in my lower chest on left side. I finally got a doctor to listen to me, got a bone scan, and guess what they found?
Okay, fine. She has, we were just talking about it the other day.
Kathleen said it's hard to stay positive. I hope you stay positive, Robin, and get answers.
Yeah, it is hard. I pray all the time. If this can't be fixed, like give me a purpose in it at least. Like I've always been positive. Like there's so many things that I've been through in life. And I've always found a way to mentally get myself out of it if I can't physically. And I think I'm tired. I'm tired.
Rightfully so.
I'm very tired, and I am blessed. I'll tell you that. I am very fortunate to be in a situation where my wife is, we don't live any lap of luxury in any way, shape, or form. We live very minimal. All of our extras are no longer extras. All the things. And yet I'm thankful that I can even have that, because Sarah works a job that beats her to death mentally. And I know I had a job that mentally beat the living crotola out of me. And it's harder than a physical job because I've had those too. You can rest your body. You can't fix your brain like that. Not if you have to keep going back to it. So I don't know. It's a lot of guilt that I feel because she has to do everything. And I think that's the hardest part. And I mean everything. She's like cooking my meals, and she gets me dressed after my shower. Like it's like all of my independence is like pretty much gone. Yeah, absolutely. That's what I mean. It's like I don't want anyone to feel sorry for me. I just want to see, like, what do people do? How do you deal with it? What do you do? Like, so you say I stay positive. Like, how? How are you not angry? I think it's just so human of me to admit I'm angry. That's probably not the most uplifting live I've ever given.
Lori says I color.
You color.
Oh my goodness. Why don't you go out there, bud?
Tell him he won't go.
Remy, go outside.
Remy, go outside with brother. Go get Ruger. I'm okay. Go get Ruger. I'm all right, buddy. See, he won't. He wants to make sure I'm here. If he goes, he wants me to go with him.
Well, dude.
Well, and that's the thing. I do a lot of art, and it does help me, Lori. I will say that. You know what, Michelle? And that's so human. That's human, to not want to deal with like the factual things that are going on in our lives. And most of us are self-induced by not taking care of ourselves sooner. But I'll tell you right now that my fear has only been that nobody's listening to me. Matter of fact, I feel still like nobody's listening to me. So I don't know. Like, all I know is that in your situation, Michelle, people go through that for a long time before they know what's going on. And it's easier just to live in a bubble than to step out. And it's courageous for people that do. When I hear people are like, oh, I'm going to the doctor and I'm doing this and this, I'm like, yeah, you're rocking. It's hard. You know, Sarah has chronic illness. She has migraines, and we're not sure what else she has, but she has something else going on. And you get to a point where you literally physically can't force yourself to go to the doctor's appointments anymore. I think, Lori, you understand that. You just get tired of the rigmarole. Rigmarole.
Yeah. I think so.
I just second guess myself all the time. But I do color. I color and I do art. And I've been really proud of myself in the last couple months, like really getting in here and doing the work, and got myself to one of my first goals of subs of 500. And now I get to celebrate with you guys and tell you sorry, because I've been going through all of this and y'all have been so patient with me. Rigmarole. Yes, thank you. That's exactly, Lori. Nobody's life is perfect. And even if you're not dealing with chronic illness, we all have stuff. We're all mad at something.
Yep.
My story doesn't have to be your story for me to understand that. I'm still mad that I've never heard my son say I love you. I'm still mad about a lot of things in life, but I moved on, you know? I didn't stay mad like as if it affects me every day, but in my heart, I'm still mad. But you can't hang on to everything forever. There's no space for everything. You shut down if you do. And don't you think that we've been taught in society to not have feelings for stuff like this? You're supposed to be positive. You're supposed to be blessed and thankful and happy. Yeah, I get it. I want to be. And mostly I am. But it's hard to stay that way every day, all day, I think.
Absolutely.
And I'm constantly praying for it. I am. I wonder what would happen if I didn't pray for it. What would I be like if I haven't prayed for it? Maybe this is the only level I'm allowed to have. Who knows? Flipping A. What do I know? Right now, I'm coloring a pink fin.
It's looking beautiful.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It is hotter than Hades in here.
Okay.
I appreciate you telling us, Nessa. I feel like I knew that in my head, but it was like, I'm like, right? Rigor mortis is when you die.
Rigor mortis?
Rigor mortis.
Yeah.
And rigor mortis for short.
Yeah. Rory said, I've been fighting with myself lately because I get really mad when I see people walking because it has become so hard for me recently.
Yeah. You just want to do it yourself. Thank you, Nessa. I appreciate your reassurance. I really do. Because I'm telling you right now that some days I'm like, what am I going to do that for? Nobody even cares. And it's not like I'm saying you guys treat me that way, because that's not what I'm saying. It's another human out there. You know what I mean? And everyone's life will go on if I don't do it. But I have to remember that when I do this, I'm helping my mental health as well. I have zero social life. Without you guys, I have none. Like zip zilch, none. Like, bye, Jess. Good luck. You know?
Yeah.
What color should these be? Darker pink, or what
are you thinking? Doing like monochromatic?
I don't know. I don't actually have what is it we don't have? Oh, friends, social life. Well, yes. And, you know, a lot of us don't. A lot of us are just able to barely open our mouths. And
are you able? Will you hold her for a minute so I can take some stuff out to the garage?
Yep. Come here, kiddo. I don't want that. It's too hot for me. So good. Come here, little girl. Let me say hi to everybody.
Okay.
My dogs make me happy when they're not
being hoodlums.
Yeah. But they make me happy, and my kids make me happy, and my wife makes me happy. And we're trying to do things to change things. Like if we get the bus fully done and I don't feel good, I have somewhere to lay down. Yeah, I hear you. The cute pup. Aura, look. Aura, you're just gonna hyperfixate a mom, huh? Say hi. Look, they want to say hi up here. Yeah. They want to say hi. Oh, hi. Look. Hi. She's getting big fast. I don't think she's bigger than Ivy Joe yet. I think she's probably, maybe she's 2.5, 3 pounds now. How big are you, Aura? Aura, this way. No, not yours. Not yours. Come here. Thank you. She is becoming a little princess. She's a good girl. I'm like, honestly, like low-key in love with her. Yeah, I mean, she will end up being somewhere between 9 and 11 pounds. So she's going to be way bigger than Ivy Joe. Like way bigger. It's so hard. Robin, thank you so much. They aren't the same, are they? Can you have a kitty? Because kitties give good cuddles too. Say hi. Say hi. Can you say hi up there? Hi. We gotta hang out because mom's busy. Yeah. Remy's probably 12 pounds. And he's not overweight or anything. He's really, really like healthy for his weight. Or for his breed. You hear your brothers? Yeah, you did, didn't you? Oh, no. Ruger's bark still gives her a heart attack. Each cat seems to have assigned human. Oh, it wasn't picked. That happens. You know, they see us usually as like just the provider. Nessa, you're home. Why don't you get a pup? Yes. She's
So cute.
Yes. Hold on, little lady. That's scary. You can't go that far. Too far. Too far. Wait. Too far. Sit. Waiting. Stay. Good girl. Go ahead.
Come here.
Good girl. She's like, what the heck am I waiting for? My mom is standing there. All I gotta do is stand up. Get her. You want a beagle? They're fun. Yeah, her little tail. They have a lot of energy. Beagles. I mean, that's not saying anything. Dachshund hounds have one too.
What is she?
What is it? Did she get something? I didn't see her get anything. I had her the whole time. What is it?
Her gum is black in the back.
Yeah, sometimes that different dogs have different colored gums and also tongues. I don't know that her breed's supposed to have that. Usually like a lab thing. Some Rottweilers have it.
Yeah, true. Hi, Kim.
Hey, Kim. How's it going?
Yes, Nessa, the little tail wags are absolutely like heartbreakers.
It makes it to where you can hardly discipline her. She was really good over your parents that night.
It was. You were so good.
A bruise and mouth can look black. Oh. And the puppies? Anna, so you know a lot about things. I had a vet tell me that sometimes that's just how some breeds do. And I'm like, okay.
Especially when teething. Oh, okay, that would make sense. Because it was back in her back molar area.
And that she has her molars coming in right now. She also has her other next to her, what are these, sizers or whatever?
Inside, yeah,
these ones right here.
Yeah.
Those are very, very fresh and like ouchy to her. She won't even let me touch those.
Nessa was a dog groomer and pet store manager for 4 years.
Okay, well, then I'm going to go ahead and ask Nessa. Maybe that's why the animals clung to someone else, because they know you mean business. You know what I mean? Is that a concept?
I don't think so. I got you.
This little girl is so cute.
She's really cute.
I'm giving her brown hair like Aura. Well, I appreciate everybody letting me sit on my soapbox for a little while. I'm sure you didn't like have a choice in that. You could have. You could have just told me to stop talking about it, but I appreciate you not telling me that and letting me just get it out. Thank you.
Look at her.
Yes. She loves you so much. It's sick. Yeah, no, I wasn't trying to imply that no animal has ever loved you, Hanway. I was just talking about the ones in your house, because you handle a lot of the stuff like with your dad and all that stuff. I was thinking maybe they see you as more of like the caregiver rather than, the companion. They know that stuff about us.
Robin says, if we could circle back around to illness, I just want to say that even though I don't suffer from negative attitude to my situation, everyone has a right to own their feelings, and I respect and care about everyone and how they feel, and what they feel, and I would never disregard anyone, even if my outlook is different.
Well, I have to agree that I often live in those same shoes. I have always had a glass half full, and this is just the straw that broke the camel's back. I have had a lot of trauma, and to me, this feels the same as it does to have trauma. But this is like not something that I can't just like make a boundary and this stops, you know? So it's a different mental game that I just never really prepared myself for, and I don't know if we do. But yeah. You know, when you've been in charge of every single thing in your life since you were 6 years old, that's what happens.
Yeah. Kim asked, is someone being dismissive of you, Jess?
No, not at all. Actually, it's no.
It's been all support and love and kindness and grace.
It has been the complete opposite. Nobody in my life, nobody, not a friend, not a foe, has been dismissive or mean. Well, I wouldn't say that. My mom's dismissive of my health. And so is my family. But that doesn't matter because they're not like, it doesn't matter. It's me. It's a me problem. This isn't anyone else problem. This is nobody else's fault. I couldn't blame this on one person. Sarah is hands down the most supportive of this than I could ever ask anybody to be. Like literally, she is beyond amazing to me about it. And I could never say anything different. But this is me just not knowing how to end who Jess was and be who Jess is. That's all. You know, I'm mentally, personally struggling. And it's just I gotta get over it, and I gotta figure out a way to accept it. And I guess not ready to accept the fact that my old life is gone.
Yeah, I think
it's valid.
It's valid, and I think it's quote unquote normal for people that do have a chronic illness and it completely changes their life.
Yeah. If anything, I think I put such a high expectation on myself. And when I can't do what I want to do, I feel like I'm letting people down. And that's not something I like to do. And so it's a me problem. This is not an anyone problem.
Yeah.
And I appreciate you asking that so that I can reassure anyone that feels like, you know, maybe they are, you know, no.
Yeah. Robin said, so I'm not being insensitive. I hope I'm not coming across that way.
No, ma'am.
Not at all.
No, ma'am.
Not at all.
No, I wouldn't take that at all like that. I'm asking because if you are half full, like I'm just saying, like, how do you do it? How are you? I mean, I know I've got God too, and I'm doing all of the things that I can do to give myself, ask myself for grace, give myself grace. That's all I'm asking for is I want to learn how to give myself grace the way I would give all of you grace. That's all I need to figure out how to do. Yeah. If I can figure out how to give myself grace the way I give other people grace, shoot. Well, you won't ever hear me talk about this again. And I'm on a mission. I don't want to be like this. I don't want to be like this. This is awful. I don't like how I feel.
Hi, Sue. Welcome in.
Hello. How are you?
Kim said maybe you're grieving your old life.
I am. Fully.
100%.
Fully. 150,000%. You nailed it. I am definitely grieving. I say it all the time. Like, I can't even get up and get my own glass of milk, you know, without being sick. And sitting here is even a lot for me now. And I've been that person that was I mean, if you really knew my life story, you'd be like, holy cow. Really? Like, why didn't you give up? And I guess because it's always been about other people for me. It's always been about caring for the kids and caring for all that stuff, or our family or our people. I've never had to care about myself. That might be my truth. Not like this. I mean, I care about myself. I don't mean like I don't like myself. I mean, I've never had to stop and make myself a priority, and maybe I just flat out don't know how. I mean, FOMO is a real thing.
Yes. Nessa said it's hard to accept going through those feelings too. Lately, when I'm frustrated, I tell myself, what do I know that I can do right now?
Yeah.
And then I do the thing, then I ask myself again and repeat.
Yeah. And I find myself doing that. I think I do that too. Like I'll give you a list of all the things that I accomplished that day. Mm-hmm. And then I think to myself, why am I even telling her? She doesn't, I don't want to say she doesn't care, because that's not what I'm meaning. She doesn't have that expectation of me. She's excited if I can do anything because she watches me struggle. But I somehow feel like I have to defend myself, like I'm sitting here watching Jerry Springer and eating bonbons all day. That's not that's not what's happening ever.
No, and I think also like that's, kind of like we always link it back to like society, right? Everything in society is do, don't be lazy, don't.
Yeah.
Or even like not even don't be lazy, but like you can't stay home, you can't, all these things, like you have to just keep going.
It's bad if even if I wasn't chronically ill, like I'm frowned upon to want to stay home.
Or even to need to stay home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Kim asked, can I ask what your illness is?
Yeah. Right now I have severe blepharospasms and severe dry eye. So I am what do they call it, Kim? Functionally blind. And it's a neurological disorder that when I'm receiving information, my eyelids want to close. So if you're sitting in front of me and you're talking to me, if I am talking to you, maybe my eyes will only half open or an amount open. But once you start talking to me and I'm receiving the information, my eyes will start to try and close. And sometimes they'll close so tight, I can't get them open. So I can't drive anymore. I can't, there's a lot of things I can't do. So that's one thing. And then on top of that, I also have dysautonomia / POTS. So those are the major things that I'm dealing with right now. And I also have kidney failure, diabetes, high cholesterol, high blood pressure. I mean, whatever, all of it. So it just feels like, sounds disgusting when I say it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Robin said, how do I give myself grace? Blessings. I count them and help others. Like right now, my daughter is in great need of strong emotional support, and being there for her is helping me be stronger.
Mm-hmm.
Nessa said, sometimes the thing to do is nap.
Yeah, that's all I do. That's why I miss my lives. Right, Sarah?
Yeah.
I have to sleep 10, 12 hours a night or a day or whatever, or I'm going to be sick. And when I say I'm going to be sick, it's like I'm going to get the flu and then my body shuts down.
Yeah.
My heart rate won't stabilize at all.
Nessa said, I call it the can-do method, empowerment even when you feel powerless. Keely said, did somebody say nap? I say let's have a nap party.
We should.
That'd be so
great.
Nessa said, we're human beings, not human doings.
That's so true.
Kim says, oh no, I'm so sorry you're going through all this, Jess. It sounds awful for you. Yeah.
It is. But I also want to figure out a way to stop being mad. I'm mad. I don't want to be mad anymore. Like, get over it. You can't change it. You know what I mean? Like, I keep having that conversation with myself. Like, listen, here you are mad again. What's that going to do? And a lot of times just being able to talk about it and not being ashamed of talking about it helps. because I can only tell Sarah so many times, I feel like I'm going to throw up. I'm going to throw up. You know, like I can only say that so many times before I'm like,
I thought you meant right now.
no, I can only say that so many times before she's like, yeah, you know, and she does not ever treat me like that. I promise you. It's in my head. This is a full blown Jess problem. I just need to go maybe talk to a counselor and a grieving counselor and figure out some new coping skills that I haven't gained because I have not been through this before. I mean, I did get grieving counseling for my son because going through that with him, I didn't even understand that you had to grieve. I'd never been in a situation where I was granted grieving in my life until him, really. But yeah, I mean, I'll get it under control. It's just I'm just being human right now. I'm being vulnerable, and you know, my whole point was today is I'm doing a giveaway tomorrow night. So come back. Don't listen to me today. Don't take this as this is how I am all the time. I think you guys know it. I'm not like this all the time. But I'm giving away these pencil case tags, and they'll have lists, a name of your pencils on it. So Prisma, Polychromos. You know what we didn't do? Holbein.
No, we hadn't.
We haven't done Holbein yet. So tomorrow night at some point in my live, I will be doing a giveaway. You don't have to enter. You don't have to do a page. You don't have to do anything. You just show up. And somebody tomorrow night will win one of these if you want one. Thank you. I appreciate you saying that to me, Sue. And boy, do I know that I am not the only person struggling. And I would much rather be supporting someone on the other side saying, hey, you got this. You don't feel good for the next however long. That's okay. When you do, we got you. You know, and I don't mind doing that. And all of you do that for me. Every one of you do that for me. That's hence the reason why you're getting a giveaway. Not so I can sit up here and talk about this all the time. Because frankly, I don't want to. Just sometimes it's on my heart, and I like to be honest about who I am. Is she growling in her sleep? Oh, she's a cute baby.
Robin says, by the way, Jess, super congrats for passing 500.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Sue says those are adorable.
Great. I'm glad you're going to like them. They're made out of ceramic. Sarah and I have a ceramic business, believe it or not. So we made them out of ceramics, and I used to make them out of resin years ago. And I like them and all, but I don't like working with resin.
No, me neither.
Not if I don't have to.
Sue said, it brought up some feelings in me. The last 4 months have been hard, and the next 6 will be harder, but one day at a time.
Yeah.
Kim said, what's happening in the next 6 months? You don't have to say if you'd rather not.
Yeah.
Lori said, I have to go. I'll be back if you're on in a while.
Okay. I'll see you later, Lori.
Night, Lori. Hopefully we'll see you soon.
Thanks for being here. Thanks for listening. Thanks for being my friend. And come back tomorrow night so that you can. I'm so excited.
Yes, me too. It's so great.
I don't know. Like when I was using pencil cases, I used to drive myself batty trying to remember which pencils were in which case because I had so many that I had to do that. It was much easier to turn tags than it was to unzip 100 cases. I mean, that's not 100, but complete exaggeration. Well, it used to be 5 o'clock every night, but I'm just not successful with that time. My goal is 6 p.m., honestly. And I'm saying goal from now on because I can plan all I want, but if my body shuts down there, I can't do anything about it. So my goal is 6 o'clock, and usually by 6 o'clock, I've got a grip on what's going on with me. So 6 o'clock tomorrow. Oh, Pacific Standard Time. So 9 o'clock Eastern.
Sue said the whole hospital thing with infections, found out there's more to my kidney problems.
I have failing kidneys, Sue. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And when you have a kidney infection, it's brutally painful. It's one of the worst pains you can experience.
Kim said, okay, so
there are 30-ish tags. There's this many. So there's this many. And I like the sound. I'm sorry. And every night that I go live, I'll be giving something away, or at least however often. I don't have a specific time on how often I'll be giving them away. Kind of when I feel like it. Poor Sarah. But yeah. And they all have different names on them. Well, not all of them, but some of them are Prisma. There's ink tints in here. There's Chromaflow.
They're the Spearfarben,
Brute Funer,
Floor, Arteza. Did we do Pablo?
Yeah, we have Pablo in here. I think we have 6 Pablo in here. Yep. Polychromos, all kinds. Lots of funs. We only need one. One tag.
Yeah.
And once these are gone, not Black Widow yet. Once these are gone, we will make more. And if you want them at that point, then you can purchase them. The only thing you do have to have in order to win is an address to give me. And so we will give you our email address. And you can send that. And it does not have to be your address. I'm not one to give out my address. So when somebody sends me something, they send it to my local UPS store and I pick up there. But I can't even drive or stand up most of the time. So I promise you I won't show up at your house.
Sue said, yeah, I have major stones and my right one might be dead, so I may have to lose it.
So I have no stones in mine, but my kidney has not been functional since I was 4. And but I have kidney stones often. And they have told me that they want to leave it in there for me, because if they remove that, my other kidney right now doesn't know that it's not working. So it's just doing its job.
But that kidney's also
that kidney's failing now. So yeah. Yeah. I don't wish it on anyone. I don't. You're extremely tired. You can't handle much anymore once it happens. I was born with a defect of my kidneys, ureter, bladder, and uterus. I had to have all complete reconstructive surgery on it at 4 years old. My bladder was the size of a 6-year-old's at 4, and it never got any bigger. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I Sue, I wish you the best, and if you need someone to talk to, I'm here. Because my, oh my, is it hard. And I do hope that you're allowed to give yourself grace, and whatever you can't do, like, I hope you're getting the support you need.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I hope you have
Yeah.
a support system there for you.
That's the thing that keeps me from going off the deep end, is I know that the love that I need is here for me. Sarah does everything she can for me. I'm the one that feels guilty about what she does. She doesn't complain about it. Yeah, absolutely. Just sometimes we just need to let it out so that we're not offending people, because sometimes we're just like me. I'm mad. I don't want to be mad at anybody. But you don't need to, but I'm here if you need it. Yes, it is. It's something I've not really had in my life. And also, Sarah's mom is a nurse, so I can ask her questions and she can reassure me a lot of the time. It's I don't want to sound like my life is so woe is me, but this is just me being real, I guess. And I'm sorry. I'm so sorry if it has triggered anyone else.
Sue said the other part is that my grandmother had kidney failure at 69. My mom had failure due to contracting a hep C after a transfusion, then dialysis passed at 69 too.
Oh, gosh.
That number is too close for me. I'm just babbling. You're not babbling.
No, you're not babbling. I'm happy to hear about it.
Yeah, thank you for sharing.
Yeah. Like I said, we all have to share. And sometimes we feel like the Debbie Downer in the group because we're not on our A game. But we're all like that sometimes. And if you choose to, I don't know, like the human in me says I can't be perfect all the time. And I'm trying to understand that about myself. I really am. Yeah. Yeah, I'm very thankful that you felt like you could do that, because safe zone here. Like, I know that there's a whole world listening to us at, 12 whole worlds. But if you wouldn't have said anything, I wouldn't have known. And, it's okay for someone else to be thinking about what you're going through. Let them give you some power.
Hi, Angela. Welcome in.
Hello, Angela. I need to tell Angela about our giveaway. Angela, did you hear about the giveaway already, or am I retelling you something?
AKA lurking.
You just say?
I said, AKA, was she lurking?
Were you lurking? I mean, I don't want to put anyone on the spot. You can lurk whenever the heck you want, or if you don't want to, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, totally just giving you a hard time.
Okay, cool. So you did see it.
Okay.
All right.
Just totally giving you a hard time.
Just being, silly village.
What do I do with all these? Babe?
Hang on to them for the future.
Good.
Like everything else in our life. Yeah. I think it's
Good night, Amy.
Good night, Amy. See you tomorrow night, I hope.
I really love how you do hair.
Oh, thanks. What do you love about it?
it looks realistic. And I like watching like how you put your color where you put it, and like purple in hair or like whatever, right? But it comes together and looks so good.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You like my color theory?
I do.
Thanks.
I mean, I tell you all the time.
Yeah.
I am obsessed with Jess's color theory. Like full on, I'm like, teach me your color theory. She's like,
I can.
I can't.
I can. But it's easier if you just learn as you go. It's just information if you're not using it.
Yeah.
So I wait until we're doing something and then we'll talk about color theory.
Yep.
I don't just tell her she's
And then I get like a really fun lesson
yeah.
with a Coke can and a lime, and it's perfect.
And now you're just set and
Yeah.
not confused anymore, and all the things. All of it. How are you doing, Angela? I am so wetting.
Oh, she got into something purple.
Purple?
Yeah, because she has purple in her teeth.
Uh-oh.
So watercolor?
Probably. But where?
I don't know, because the floor's been mopped and everything.
Plus, there was one way in the corner we just didn't catch.
Maybe, baby.
Yeah.
What was I gonna do? I put these up because I had a thought.
About it being hot.
Are you hot?
I'm so hot right now.
Yeah, you are.
Thank you, Angela. I'll get the strength and build again, and not be such a Debbie Downer. It's just been tough.
Will you hold your camera and I'll open the window a little bit?
Yeah.
Got it? Oh.
Go ahead. Apparently, I'm not very strong.
With what?
Holding it.
Oh, I'm totally like manhandling it up with it. How's that?
Yeah.
You feeling a breeze?
Not yet, but I will, I'm sure.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Angela said, I'm doing good things. Sorry you're having a hard time at the moment. It's not that sometimes you have to let stuff out.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. I always feel like a schmuck if I do. Like, why should I be talking about it? But
because it's like it's real and it's happening, and if you don't talk about it, you're just going to go even more like in your head with it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I mean, when you really get to know me, like, you understand, like, I think people understand, like, I really try to keep a level head. Like, I try really hard to put myself in a position where I don't want to feel sorry for myself. We got to get over ourselves. Life is hard, type of things. I try not to be insensitive to other people's issues, is what it is. I'm just insensitive to my own.
Angela says, you're a real person. Maybe someone feels the same and can empathize.
Yeah.
And Kim said, why shouldn't you talk about it?
I think it has a lot to do with how I was raised and the dismissiveness. I wasn't really taught that I was important, I suppose. My upbringing was like pretty harsh. And I think I got into that for too many years. And I think the broken person in me can revert back to, I don't know, I wasn't allowed to feel sorry for myself. Ever. Call it what you want. I feel like it's feeling sorry for myself. I'm giving myself the room to feel sorry for myself right now because I have lost myself. I've lost the entire human that I am in a million and one ways, not just been through a lot. And I finally got to a point in my life where those people that made me feel like that growing up, they're not really even in my life anymore. And with that being said, I think that that's ultimately the reason why. At least that's what I figured out in therapy. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Michelle. Remember the other day, Michelle, when you're saying, oh, I have to stop. I have to do small circles. I don't want to do small circles on this. If I do small circles on this, it won't look like hair. Or less like hair, shall I say. I've also gotten to the point in my life where all I have is my illness and coloring. And the boys are finally old enough for me to go live my life. And now that that's the reality, I can't go live my life now.
Angela said, you also are not with someone that is constantly focused on them, so you are focused on them.
I get what you're saying. I'm not you're not stealing energy from me. You're not stealing focus from me. So it's easier just for me to focus on you or focus on something else than myself, is what she's saying. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I think that's how I took it.
She said yes.
Yeah. Do you realize my Wi-Fi works? They can answer me that fast. I don't have to wait 45 seconds and forget every single thing I said.
Yeah. Yeah, that's incredible.
Yeah.
Angela said you support each other.
Yeah.
As you said, that all made sense.
We do. I just am in this world where I've always been the breadwinner. Always. And now I'm in a position where I don't have no bread. I don't even have the yeast to make the bread or the flour, So I have guilt, and Sarah's not complaining in any way. I'm telling you, I'm blessed, and it makes me feel like I don't have the right to feel the way I feel because she's so amazing when it comes to that. It makes me feel ungrateful to ask for anything else.
Angela said, I remember before. Remember that?
Yes. Yes.
You're okay.
Does this sound drive anyone else crazy?
Marker. Oh, the tortillion?
Tortillion?
Yeah.
Is that right? Tortillion?
I think so.
I always have to ask Sarah because my words are crazy.
They can't hear it. Angela, it's one of those paper blender things.
Yeah.
I guess they're called tortillions.
Yeah, Nessa said it's called a tortillion. Where is the little do you see the scraper thing? Sandpaper thing?
Oh goodness.
I know. I guess it's not here. Let's do this.
Okay.
I'm glad you can't hear. We have this little device that's like noise canceling. And I feel like when I listen back on videos, sometimes I can hear too much. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so embarrassing.
Yes, Angela, they are used with oil pastels, or can be used with them. Absolutely.
They help. We call them stump blenders here in the States. Like, I think you buy them and they say stump blender. Maybe their like official name is a tortillion. It's like a tortilla. No, you have, I mean, they're everywhere, right? And they come in all different sizes. I have so many different sizes of them. You can use a lot. You can use them. I'm using them with my Holbeins and Lyras, but you a lot of times with graphite. Graphite, these are used a lot too.
Kim says she thinks the hollow ones, the little hollow ones, are tortillions.
Oh, I didn't know there was a difference. I didn't know there was more than one style. They're one of those things whenever I go to Blix, I'm like, I should probably get some clean ones. And you're not supposed to peel the paper back. Some people peel the paper back. You're supposed to get these like, I wish I could just find it. I don't even understand where it went. But it's sandpaper. You can even just do it with sandpaper, and you the paint off and you keep your tip whatever you want. Yeah, Robin. So you can get the previous colors off of it. It's just another form of blending. I just don't like the sound of it because, it's paper rubbing on paper.
Right here.
Oh, yeah. See, I've used it in the past, and you just take these things off. And you and then it's ready to go again for you. I somehow got glitter all over this page.
That's glitter.
Yeah. And the really cool thing is that, you can see that there's layers there, and now you can keep going in darker if you want, and you can keep blending them out lighter and get that gradient that you're looking for.
Do you find that the tortillions ruin the tooth?
It will smash it a little bit. So lighter is better, I think, than heavy-handed. But for me, they've always been a game changer. Yeah, you could use sandpaper. You don't have to have one of these deals. It's just easier for your, you can use these also for sharpening your pencils, because there's so much lead here that every time you sharpen it, you're losing lead too. But instead of constantly sharpening, I can do this and add more sharpness back into my pencil also.
Sorry.
What?
I totally
bumping things.
It.
A little bit, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, my whole point tonight was that I was really thankful for the community and helping me get to the goal, 500 subscriber goal. I know a lot of you have quite a bit of subscribers, and I'm so happy and proud for you. And I'm excited that I got to where I'm at. And I really wanted to thank you because without you guys showing up all the time, it doesn't happen. And I'm just so very thankful. And I know we all need pencil case tags. In the future, if you want to buy like whole sets of them, like 10 at a time or something, you'll be able to tell us what names you want, and we can make those for you too, because not everybody has the same pencils. We just went with some of the ones that we knew right off the top of the head. I can't believe we forgot Holbein.
Yeah.
Thank you, Angela. It was fun putting them together and thinking about it, and it was also stressful because our kiln kept shutting off.
Yeah.
It's brand new too, so there's like nothing wrong with it. We know why, because ceramics have a mind of their own on every single level. Yeah, well, because we put them laying flat on the middle shelf, and we only put those in. And so because there wasn't enough ceramic in the kiln to help manage the fire, it like takes it as if it's done and it'll shut off.
It's a good way to put it.
Is that how it happens?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good way to like break it down.
Yeah. Oh, you see my nose? I don't even have a big nose.
Wait, your nose was showing?
Apparently. I was up close. Just trying to see my lines. Thanks for telling me, though.
Yeah, thank you so much.
I'm a weirdo with my nose hanging out. Yeah, I don't have a big nose, but that was just funny. I had to laugh at it. And right now, last night we went over to Sarah's parents' house, and they made some pottery things. Her dad made a cup, and her mom made some ornaments and also some jewelry pieces. And so we have to wait for those to homogenize and then dry out after that, after we clean them up. And then those will go back into fire. But we also have some stuff that we're going to be glaze firing right now. Do any of you do ceramics, or have you? Because if you tell me you have, you understand I'm going to pick your brain. Acrylic markers you got for Jess. These, love, they start with a G. Guanawa. Guangna. Guangan? No. Guanaga. Babe, I can't read that. Let's say. There you go. Okay, you did it. Do you have a link? Can you just get them all?
Yeah, I can find
it. You like the way I sounded out phonetically? I have a question, color-related question. When you guys see people's work, do you think that you could be like, oh, that's Angela's work, or oh, that's Michelle's work, oh, that's Nessa's, or Kim, or whoever? Can you spot people's work? Like if we did a lineup of pages, would you be able to kind of pick out what belongs to what?
Oh, apparently they're named different.
What are they named?
AMAMAO.
So what does this say that though?
I don't know.
It's on the box wherever the box is. Where'd the box go?
Oh, there's these right here. It's these.
Yeah, but that's the name, and it's on the box too. Maybe is that name the Amanio or whatever it is? Is that the name of the dealer? The store?
It says the brand is that.
Oh, how weird.
I don't know.
I'm sure somebody will tell us.
Freaky deaky Dutch.
No, Nessa, that's not true. Amano. What?
Amamo.
Amamo.
Maybe.
Amamo.
Amamo.
Yeah. Okay, so those of you that want to watch me wood burn on something, what would you like to watch me wood burn? On paper. Is there a specific illustrator or something that you want me to do? I plan to just transfer over a copy of something and just wood burn it from that. Was there a specific picture you wanted to see? I still have shells. I need to finish coloring it. Yeah, you did a good job. You did an excellent job. Yeah, Pervader. She's like, I'm a breathing machine. And I sound like this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. What is it? What happened?
Well, I was just nothing. I just had a revelation.
Okay.
We can talk about it after.
Okay.
I didn't mean to make my revelation vocal.
Okay. It's like, what happened over there? Do you have a... Oh, I don't. What is that?
I'm sorry. Do you have... Oh, I thought that said kombucha. Kubakuska? No.
What's her name? Are we talking about Agusa?
Is this an artist or is this
Kanoko Agusa? Is that who you're talking about?
Epiphany is Nessa's middle name.
What? That is cool. Never heard anybody with that name.
Cool. Yeah.
That's fancy. I love that. Nessa.
We'll be here when you get back, Sue. She's doing doggy time.
Oh, yeah. Dog time.
Kabakuska.
Is that Kanoko Agusa, as she's saying? Or am I think I'm going crazy now. Now I'm going to just obsess because I don't know who that person is. No. Okay. Then I probably don't have it. Hold, please. Yes.
Our Amazon order was supposed to be here between 2 and 6.
Yeah.
And then they said, it's delayed. Sorry for the inconvenience. What if that had medicine in it and we needed it?
Maybe they look at what's in the bag and go, that's not necessary.
The toilet paper's not necessary?
Apparently. It's in our world. Maybe not in theirs. Gonna have to go over to the parents and be like, can we have a roll of toilet paper until they decide it's stop delayed?
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess we could just go to the store and get some too.
You're okay with Cottonelle, yeah?
Yeah, that's fine.
Just not Charmin.
Cottonelle can be a booger, but I think it's been okay. I don't know.
Quilted Northern?
I'm a bigger fan of Quilted Northern. Not that I'm a bigger fan, it just doesn't
Picker-upper Bounty.
But that's Bounty.
I know.
I do the same thing. That's funny.
Okay. Ultra Plush. Premium Comfort.
Oh, Michelle just gave us some toilet paper.
Oh, thank you, Michelle.
Thank you. We can use the restroom now. I didn't realize we honestly buy our toilet paper usually through Costco. And we just bought a big old thing of it.
We did.
There's no way
we have none in the house.
Sarah, we just bought like, I don't know, 50 rolls like less than 2 months ago.
I think it was at the beginning of the year. Was it 2 months ago?
Yeah, we didn't go in December or January. We went. What did we even go for? I don't know what.
It had to have been. Well, it was after December because we realized or found out that our membership
works
renewed.
What did we go for that day?
I don't know. Okay, is it cheaper to pay $8 for 18 or $5.39 for 12 and then do 2 12-packs for $11?
Yeah, it's too much math for me right now. I'm not even thinking. I'm usually the person that adds really fast.
I'm paying $11 for 24.
Do the math on calculator. What is it?
11 for 24 or 8 for 18.
11, 24. So that's $2.18. And what was the other?
18 for $7.99. So for 8.
Apparently the two. So one's $200 or $2.25.
One was $2.18.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yep.
Carolina Kubikowska.
What is that though?
I'm gonna find it.
See, I can't have it all. Right?
Kubikowska. Oh. Oh.
I do not have those.
No, we don't have them.
I have.
They say out of or unavailable on Amazon.
They're not. Oh, are they an Etsy thing?
Maybe.
Schlame. I don't know. Yeah, I know what they are now. I don't have any though. Is it just an Etsy thing?
I will look on Etsy.
They look cute.
Yes, Etsy.
Etsy. What's the price point?
35 for a soft cover. It says free shipping.
Oh.
And this is coming from Florida.
Floridia. Something to think about for the future.
Yeah.
It's a really cool book. Well, I don't have that one right now. Is there anything else? Thank you for showing me that and getting that. Yeah, I do that, Kim.
Oh, you can select your paper weight. That's cool.
Wow.
80 pound is 55 and 50 pound is 35.
So lower weight is more?
Lower weight is less.
Oh.
30 pound is 35. 80 pound. Oh my gosh.
80 pound is
50 pound is 35. 80 pound is 55.
Mm-hmm.
That's enough.
Well, and here's the thing: is I don't want to wood burn on that. I will wood burn on 100% cotton watercolor paper. How does that work?
Thank you,
burn
Nessa.
the wood through the paper? No, you literally just here. I'll show you. Bear with me, guys. I have to stand up. Ooh, it looks like this. So this is watercolor paper, and I put the image on here, and then I went back and burned it. This is my very first one, so it's not perfect. And then I watercolored the rest of it. Maria, yeah, that's a good idea. This is Camila, whatever last name is. Just Sereno or whatever.
Yeah, the cute and
creepy kind of.
Yeah.
Ones. Yeah. So that's this one. And so this, I like to do this, but I like to do this only on watercolor paper. What is it you're missing, doll? Okay, we can do that. I'll do that. I love doing them. These are my favorite ones to do. So art is big and there's enough room for shading. And again, I haven't done it in a while. I did a Clara Markova page. I started to do one, and it was just too busy. I just started getting crazy in my head, and I just couldn't make it work. So I'm still going to give it to Michelle because I did that for Michelle. But I just have to let go of the fact that I don't like it very much. It's not because it's like a horrible job. It just, I don't know, like it didn't come together for me. Even though it's not for me. But I would like to do that and show you my process there. So you literally just burn the paper. I think I have before. I will look up it. I will look it up. I can't speak.
You'll look it up again.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what's happening to my words. Oh, I'm all about downloading. No, I burn first. Burn first, and then I watercolor. This is full-blown experimental for me, and I did it live. Mm-hmm. I was like, what did I do that for? Like, sometimes I'm so ballsy. At other times, I'm like, oh my God, I can't do it. It's and there's no rhyme or reason, I guess.
Are you cooling down?
Yeah. Are you?
I'm good.
Yeah. I was starting to armpit sweat. Thank you, guys. Welcome back, Sue. So do we decide on the creepy crawly style or Maria Trolle or what? What are we doing? I'm like adding gray to this now. Not because I want her to have gray hair, but I just want to kind of give her a bit more shadows. Add a little bit more depth without adding too much brown. Do we have more than this, or do we have only this?
I think we just have those two.
This one has always cracked me up.
Yeah.
This reminds me of like when I did hair.
Mm.
I'm going to cut it. Look how cute he is.
So cute.
Check your Discord messages later on.
Okie dokie.
Look,
I like that
Boo.
one.
This guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, him's is cute. That looks vicious. Him's is cute too. That crazy hair. I've seen so many really beautiful ones of those. Oh, look at him.
Cute.
Is he a turtle? Yeah, turtle shells. They're all so cute. Which one, guys? There's 2 books here. So I'm just trying to go fast so I can kind of have an idea, because I wanted to get that transferred over, and maybe I'll do that tomorrow night during our giveaway. Let me just keep pounding it in. Going to give away. So there's that one. And then there's this one. I think we had the other one. The dragon one or something. I like doing it from this book more because her lines are like a little bit thinner. This is your book or my book?
We'll find out soon.
I feel like I don't even know what these pictures are. Yeah, she got so much more defined in this book than she did in her others. I don't know. I kind of like it. Oh, she's cute. Oh, I have also wood burn on wood, a bat.
Oh, that's mine.
This is your book. Then I have this book too somewhere, I think. Or we're missing another book. Well, I got that image from somewhere. Unless that's in this book. Unicorn. Well, here's a unicorn. They're so fast compared to.
Mm-hmm.
Sarah lied, y'all. This was Sarah's first completed page.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that one.
What'd you do it with?
Watercolor.
That's really pretty, Sarah.
Thank you. Oh, it's not finished, but yeah. That's as close as I've
What's
gotten.
not finished? That's beautiful.
The thing in the center of the flower.
Oh.
And then the background leaf things.
But you finished a whole object.
Well, yeah, that was years ago.
Yeah. No, how many? 2?
Yeah.
Look at her. I like her too. She's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, the hair is gorgeous. Isn't that nice? I think that is. Scrumptious. I remember watching her do this too and thinking, oh, you go. Like one night when we were coloring, right?
Yeah, we were sitting on the couch out there.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone.
I didn't mean she like lied. She forgot.
I totally forgot about it.
And now that I look at it, she hasn't lied. Because she didn't finish it all. Okay, yeah, we are missing a book because I have the book from that one somewhere. But, yeah. I swear we have the other book. Or have it, or something. Maybe I did have it and I don't have it. But that's what I have right now, Angela. Do you have any opinions on it? Anybody you want? I think Michelle said unicorn over here. Yeah, she said unicorn. That's not a unicorn. Was there a unicorn? An actual unicorn?
I don't know, babes.
Don't know. Oh, here's this. Is this what you're talking about, Michelle? He's kind of like a mermaid horse. Is that that's not here because they'd have a little dude.
It's a dragon.
It's dragon. Probably. Yeah, I'll keep looking. I didn't see a unicorn, but unicorns are cool.
The cat's cute.
Oh my gosh, this is a cat snake. It's weird. Those eyeballs would be fun to color. Yeah. Yeah, you're really into dragons.
Outside. Oh, goodness.
I know, it's constant. This will fit on my paper, so this one is an option. I'm down with this one if you want to see that one. I just don't want to torture you, you know. You're like, I hate dragons, everybody. I think this one's really cool, but it's too wide. There's a cute girl on the front. Oh my gosh, look at this little sweet face eating cucumbers or pickles. Man. Take your time, everybody. Talking to my papers. She's cute. She's sad though. Yeah, tomorrow night. Let's do it tomorrow. Her? I like her. I think she's cute too. And I think I can do this one too. Yep. Do we have an opinion? Do we want to do, is this the little girl, Angela, or was it a different little girl?
That one would have been really cool, that one that I've already colored.
That's okay. So that's a horse, right?
It's a dragon.
But it's too wide. Where the heck? Oh, here. So do we like this one? This one, or I don't know, what was the other little girl? In the other book, maybe? The sad girl. Okay, yeah, that I like that picture a lot. Oh, she was probably in the wavefront. She's sad too. There she is. She will work too. So we've got sad girl, cute sad girl, unicorn sad girl. Like Loch Ness monster. This girl eating honey on her stoop. And we got this one. So 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. Did I pick the right ones, or were they talking about different ones?
That's how I interpreted it.
Okay. Oh, we've got here we go. We've got one. Ooh, we're tying. Almost tying. Do we have another opinion? 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we got like 15 more seconds for another opinion. And if not, we'll go with 1.
I like 3.
You do? I like her too.
Because that hair will be beautiful burned.
Mm-hmm. They honestly all work like really well.
I guess I'll go 2.
Well, no, you decide. I don't want to change your mind. What the heck? I lost my page. There's 1. That's 3. That's 2. Okay, where's the girl with the... I lost it. I'm probably driving everybody crazy.
Right there. 1 more. Was that it?
No, it's a girl sitting on the thing eating her honey.
Oh.
Oh my God. I like all of them.
Right there. 1 more page.
There. Okay, so there's 2.
2 is cute.
I know, they're both cute.
I think that...
So
I'm going to stick with 3.
3. 3 is the crying girl. Wherever you are. Again, like I can't get my crap together. There you go. All right, I feel like you have to make it the choice. Because I have no more choices left to me. Can you stare at the pages?
Yeah, I was looking at it.
Okay, so 1, 2, and 3.
Oh my gosh, they
okay, she says 3. Now we got 3. Fred. You know what? I'm going to go with Angela because Angela was the one that started me guessing.
In that book?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is that okay? Yep, we're going to go with 3.
Oh, Kim changed to 3 too.
Yeah. I'm just measuring. Just making sure. Yep, we got it. 3. Tomorrow night, wood burning. Yep, that's it. And giveaways. Yep. Thank you. I know. It's so hard, Brian. Thank you for participating. I'm so excited. I am so excited. But you know what? I am 13 minutes over. Had no break tonight. I can always do more in the future. No worries. Also, I will be sending Michelle's to her. So I'm not giving up on it. I wanted to, but I'm not. How about that? How do you think I did tonight? Do okay? Obviously, I have to do more. I'm going to work on our skins. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, friends. Thank you so much for everything. I cannot wait for tomorrow night. It's going to be fun with wood burning, and we are going to be doing giveaways. I'm so excited. Thank you. Thank you. And Angela, I hope it was okay that I popped in just to say hi. I just want to let you know I was thinking about you earlier in her live. Yes, toodles for today, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Good night, everybody.
Okay, toodles my noodles. Bye-bye.